Hello, Lulu. Guess who's coming to dinner? Happy Friday. Welcome to Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. Today, we're getting ready to flip the script. Normally, I'm introducing and having a conversation with someone on Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. But today, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner is the guest on Business Owners Spotlight. It's a new podcast that's being brought to you by Action Coach Business Coaching of Kentucky and Southern Indiana. Okay? Bluegrass in Southern Indiana. So they reached out to me to being a business owner to ask me a little bit about my trials and tribulations in starting a business and dealing with having a business through COVID and how I got my business to where it is on a technological side. So he's actually interviewing me on Zoom, and I asked if I could record our interview on StreamYard so that I could have it for you. I thought it was clever. We don't know how well it's going to work out, but I think it's going to work out just fine. So I'd like to introduce Mr. Logan Cochran will be interviewing me today for Business Owners Spotlight from the Action Coach business coaching company. And this is what we would call a simulcast. I go out to his audience on Zoom, and he's going to be our guest on Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, even though I'm his guest. Can you keep up? Seems a little much, but that's what's going to be happening today. But before I go there, I want to remember to tell you that the Millionaire Marketplace for the Christmas holidays will be in the St. Matthews Mall. You hear me? In the St. Matthews Mall. So all those small business owners, those products that Black folks are looking for, when you go to the mall, you can also buy black. Hello. Go buy black. Nashawn will be glad to have you there, and all of the vendors that are under the Millionaire Marketplace umbrella. So let's just go straight to the interview that was had today with Mr. Logan Cochran. But understand, he's interviewing me. Okay? Check this out.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Business Owner Spotlight Series. We are happy to be here today with Mrs. Jjanis Miller. She is the owner of Jjanis Productions and is the host of the podcast Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. We are happy to have you today. And how are you doing?
I'm wonderful. We're experimenting, and I'm delighted that you all found me. I don't know how you found me, but I'm glad you found me so we can have this conversation.
Okay. So let's go ahead and start out. Just tell me a little bit about your business, Jjanis Productions.
Jjanis Productions is a production company. I write and produce musicals. I've done a series of musical reviews that were launched in Deauville, France, in Las Vegas, and I've done several here at the Performing Arts, Kentucky Center for the Performing Arts in Louisville. I am an international jazz singer, and so I've taken my talents to another level as far as the writing and creating of these musical productions, and I do musical theme events. So that's what Jantastic Productions does. And I'm also the host of Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, which is a social a conversation with social and criminal justice and racism, all of those elements in a pot that we can talk about the things that are going on in our daily lives.
Okay. And how long have you been leading that podcast?
I've had the podcast since 2020 when the social injustice came up, when all the protests were going on, and the deaths of Breonna Taylor and George Floyd made me say it was time for us to have a conversation about racism.
Okay. And you know, are you currently still producing music and musicals?
Well, I mean, I'm always in a writing mode. Since COVID, I haven't produced any musicals. I haven't launched any musicals. That's a pretty extensive situation to launch a musical. It would probably take anywhere from 6 months to a year to prepare and put it on stage. So I haven't ventured into that. I have one, the very first one that I produced is the one that's my baby that I'm looking to one day have in one of the showrooms in Las Vegas.
And what is that?
It's called French Kiss.
Okay.
I produced it for the 50th anniversary of D-Day in Paris. I actually did it in the Deauville region where they landed on the beaches of Normandy.
Now, is there a place that we can go to listen to some of your work?
Some of my work I have posted on my YouTube channel, Jantastic Productions. That's my YouTube channel, and I have some clips from the musicals and my own individual performances as well.
Not to get too pessimistic here, but what have been some of the biggest challenges you've had to overcome with your business and personal life?
Well, moving into this media realm, this technology of streaming is learning how to make that work for my company, especially during COVID, because that was the only way that I could reach people. So it was to me a very useful tool to have during that time because it still connected me to people. I still stayed connected.
So basically your biggest challenge has been operating the new digital realm.
Yeah, knowing to find out what programs work, just like we're working on on two platforms. We're on Zoom, and I'm recording us on StreamYard. So StreamYard has helped me because it gave me a screen that I could have 1, 2, 3, or 4 guests on at the same time. I could invite people. I have a trailer that comes on before my show that introduces the show. And at the end, I have a closer that takes me out of the show with a billboard that is stationary at the end of the closer until the live version cuts off. So sometimes the computer moves and the screen, some of the writing on the screen is not on the screen. Sometimes I can, if it gets too big and I can't pull it back. I've had just technical issues that I'm still working out those kinks, but looking to expand my social media presence. I have my own Roku channel. So I do Roku, YouTube, Facebook. I will share a link with LinkedIn. I need to use Instagram more. I need to use TikTok more. Shockingly, but I think TikTok would have more people that that could become engaged if I go after them.
Yeah, I think the interconnectivity of today's the resources that we have today to reach a wider audience is never it's just incredible how much access we have, but also how hard it is to gain an initial following. So I mean, if you're trying to start an online platform, it can be a hard process.
It is. It's quite daunting, you know. And me, I have to make sure I've got a guest every week. You know, so but that hasn't turned out to be so bad because most of the people that I invited accepted my invitation. So I've had a really good run at. Well, I've had 2 years full of guests, and they've from all spectrums of the community, politicians, CEOs of nonprofits, um, musicians. Um, mm, froze up on me. Mm. Well.